action.
Hello, boys and girls. This is the course of Environmental Science, which is meant for BTech third year and fifth semester. The code for this particular subject is AMC 501. As you know, this is the mandatory course of BTech third year, and I am G. Chakraborty from Department of Chemistry, welcoming you to this course of Environmental Science.
And you are watching the seventh and the final lecture for the module Air and its pollution. It is part 7 of Air and its pollution. Okay, and this is lecture number 13, right? Now, in the previous 6 lectures of air, we have seen multiple topics that are very, very much important to us. In the beginning, we have seen what atmosphere contains, what are the basic things that are present in atmosphere, and this and that. After that, we have seen what pollutants are. This was followed by criteria pollutants, which are very, very harmful to us, and we should have proper data about them, right? After that, we have seen that what global warming is, what greenhouse effect is, what is acid rain, what is smog, different type of things we have seen. But what we have not seen till now is how we can control this pollution. See, industrialization is a need of the day. We cannot say that we will not make industries, will not allow the industries to grow. Without industries, we are nothing. Okay? So industries we need, but air pollution also we need to control. So we have to find a way out that how industries can grow, whereas in the same time air pollution can be controlled, right? That we need to see and verify. Okay. So in search of this, we have come across this particular lecture, which will deal with different items that you will see right now. Okay, as you can see, the lecture is Air and its Pollution Part 7, and the lecture highlights contains the control measures, right? This particular lecture is basically devoted totally to the control measures, that how we can check and control air pollution, right? This is to be discussed in detail in the lecture that we are having today. Okay, so let us go to the lecture details, and as we can see, it's clearly mentioned in your screen that control measures we are doing. First, we'll see what is electrostatic precipitator, then we'll see what is cyclone separator, then we'll see what is baghouse, we'll see what is catalytic converter, followed by scrubber, venturi, right? All these things we'll see here, and gradually we will find that what these things are, how they're built, whether they're cheap or whether they're very costly, how we should deal with it, right? So let us go to the control measures, right? Now the following items are commonly used as pollution control devices. Okay, air pollution can be controlled using the following items, right? By industry or transportation devices. Suppose we are an industry and we release lots of smoke, right? Now this smoke contains various things. Okay, now before releasing this smoke, we should treat that particular smoke so that this particular objects are either separated or are deleted or are converted to some other form so that they're not harmful, right? Now this particular work requires different devices. Also, each of our vehicle runs on petroleum, right? Now petroleum, whenever it is being burned, several type of gases will be emitted that people have seen. So how we can check the pollution level by controlling these gases? You might have seen that whenever you take your car or your bike to the pollution checking station, what they do, they actually insert a particular device into the silencer pipe, because silencer pipe is the thing that releases all the poisonous or non-poisonous, right, whatever gases have been generated during the burning of fuel in the engine of that particular vehicle, right? That particular gas, all those gases will be released through the single tunnel called the silencer pipe. Okay, so basically in the silencer pipe, the person adds a device and just that device senses that how much H2O, how much carbon dioxide, how much carbon monoxide, how much NOx, how much SOx are present in the smoke that is being given out by the vehicle. Okay, right? Basically, they can destroy the contaminants or can remove them from an exhaust stream before they are emitted into the atmosphere. So that is what I was talking about, that either we need to control them, we need to stop them, or else we need to convert them to some other form so that they are not harmful for the environment anymore, right? Okay, let us go to the first topic, that is electrostatic precipitator. Now as you can see, one beautiful diagram has come up, right? This diagram is nothing but of the electrostatic precipitator. Now here we can see an electrostatic precipitator or electrostatic air cleaner is a particulate collection device that is supposed to remove particles from a flowing gas. Suppose one gas is flowing through this particular device, what will happen? This particular device will release the total particulates, right? Dust particles and all that are present inside that particular air. So as per convention, what should happen? You are just inserting the normal air which contains particulates, and from the outlet clean air will come up, right? And that is what it is being shown here with yellow arrow. It is shown that it is the impure air that is going in from the left side, and the cleaned air outlet with blue color is the clean air from the right side. Okay, now electrostatic precipitators are highly efficient filtration devices that minimally impede the flow of gases through the device and can easily remove fine particulate matter such as dust and smoke from the air stream. Okay, so this is what electrostatic precipitator is. You can see that this is the inlet and this is the outlet. Okay, and these are the collection plates where the dusts will be collected. So what will happen in this high voltage system, right? Electrode wrappers are present, and from the left side what will happen, the air will enter, then these wrappers will separate this particular air from the dust particles and particulates. They will be stored at the bottom of the device, right? Whatever we have shown here, and from the other end the empty not empty, the clean air will flow out. Okay, now this is how an electrostatic precipitator works. Okay, first we need to see what happens. So here we are having a current source, right? A control cabinet is there, a high voltage transformer, and a rectifier is there. Okay, this is the earthing part. Now what happens basically, from this particular end the dust gas enters, right, and it flows through the total system, and from this particular outlet the clean gas is supposed to move out. Okay, this is how an electrostatic precipitator works. Okay, so the first one is done, that is electrostatic precipitator, and we have come across the second one, that is cyclone separator. Now the name itself implies that huge air churning system is present inside this particular device. Okay, as we can see, it is written cyclone separators, or simply cyclones are separation devices, that is they are dry scrubbers. Okay, they use the principle of inertia to remove particulate matter from flue particles. Okay, so cyclone separators is one of the main air pollution control devices known as pre-cleaners, since they generally remove larger piece of particulate matter. The separating efficiency used for removing solid particles from a gas stream is increased by retarding the particles before they arrive at the cyclone and thereafter accelerating them over a small distance. For example, the ash particles from the combustion gas which is passed to a gas turbine. Okay, so basically what the phenomena is, from the pore that is present at the left side, the air will get in from the inlet, and then what will happen, the air will be rotated in the form of a cyclone, and the heavier dust particles will settle down from the bottom, and from the top the clean air will move out, right? This is a very simple phenomena that is followed by the cyclone separators. Okay, next we are having the bag house. Now what basically a bag house is, that we need to see. Okay, so Bag house is not a place where there are lots of bags that you can take for your own need. Right? It is not that. Bag house is something different. What the different thing is? The different thing we will come across whenever we are studying this particular topic. Okay? A bag house, also known as a bag house filter or bag filter or fabric filter, is an air pollution control device and dust collector that removes particulates or gas released from the commercial process out of air. Okay, this is designed to handle heavy dust loads. Dust collector consists of blower, dust filter, and filter cleaning system, and a dust receptacle or dust removal systems are present, right? Distinguished from air cleaners, which utilize disposable filters to remove the dust. Okay, so this is not an air cleaner, right? This is not an air cleaner. This is basically a baghouse filter or bag filter, which actually is designed to take huge amount of load and huge amount of dust. Okay, now what basically happens, the dirty air is blown from the bottom, right? Now different airbags are present, as you can see. Small airbags are present with adjustable hanger. Okay, and what is happening through these airbags, the air is passing and the air is getting cleaned. The heavier materials will flow down, right, and the air will move out of uh, from the top left side. Now here the sky colored arrow is actually wrong. It is showing that clean air is moving in, but the thing is clean air will move out. Okay, right. So this was all about the baghouse filter. Next we are having catalytic converter, right? Now this is very important because this is present in the devices that we use in our daily life. Yes, this is present in my car, this is present in my bike. Okay, and this is present in your car and bike also. All right. Now what a catalytic converter is, basically it is an exhaust emission control device that reduces toxic gases and pollutants in exhaust gas from an internal combustion engine into less toxic pollutants by catalyzing a redox reaction. So basically what happens here, inside this particular catalytic converter, a redox reaction will occur. Now this redox reaction will result in the formation of the conversion of the toxic gases into the less toxic gases. Okay, now they are usually used with internal combustion engines fueled by either gasoline or diesel, including less burn engines such as kerosene, heaters, and stove. Okay, so you can use it anywhere. You can use in kerosene stove also. You can use in bike engines. You can use in car engines, right? It is as simple as that. Now if we go to the designing of this particular thing, we will see that here from here the exhaust gas is entering, and from here the clean gas is supposed to move out, right? Now what happens whenever the person does the test, he just imposes his device from this particular end, because that is the terminal end. Okay, now here what is happening, exhaust gas, that is hydrogen, carbon monoxide or NOx, are moving in, right? Here position for oxygen sensor plug is there. Okay, now it is a very beautiful thing where the cross-sectional views are actually shown. Now catalytic active material like aluminum oxide, cerium oxide, etc. Are given here in this particular plate type of zone. Okay, now this particular things, in this particular thing, the major reaction is happening. Reaction is also written here that CO plus half O2 gives CO2, and this also. If CO2 is getting converted to CO2, if CO is getting converted to CO2, then what is happening? CO is extremely harmful, CO2 is less harmful. So basically, see, if gas is there, then definitely it needs to be released. Okay, you cannot comply with that. You cannot store it out. We need to release it. But we should see that whatever we are releasing should not damage the nature, should not be harmful to the nature. That is our prime responsibility to see. Okay. Now here we have a heat shield, we have a stainless steel body, we have reduction catalyst, okay, present right here, and oxidation catalyst also present right here. Two chambers are there, one is reduction catalyst, one is oxidation catalyst. Okay, and the rest already we people have discussed. Okay. we are having the scrubber. Now wet scrubber is a form of pollution control technology. Wet scrubber is a form of pollution control technology where the term describes a variety of devices that use pollutants from a furnace or flue gas or from other gas streams. In a wet scrubber, the polluted gas stream is brought into contact with the scrubbing liquid by spraying it with the liquid, by forcing it through the pool of liquid, or by some other contact methods so as to remove the pollutants. So let us go through it again. So it is basically a technology in which the furnace or the flue gases are removed. In wet scrubber, what happens, the gas is passed through a scrubbing liquid, and there what happens, the substances that are to be separated are actually absorbed by the liquid, and the rest will come out. Okay, the type of scrubbers, we have multiple type of scrubbers with us, right? And this includes the baffle spray scrubber, the cyclonic spray scrubber, the ejector pressure scrubber, the mechanically aided scrubber, spray tower, as well as wet scrubber, right? Now, as you can see, these are the pictures of scrubbers, that how this particular scrubbers work and all. Okay, now you can see different droplets are present here, right? From the top part, the air gets in from here. After that, what is happening from this particular points, the liquid is imposed into this particular thing. Here the throat adjustment is there, the mixture is happening, and finally the liquid is coming with the dirt, and the clean air is moving from this particular end. Okay, same thing is happening at the right side also. Okay, the right side actually shows a thing where the velocity is actually low, and the left side shows the object where the velocity is high. Okay, this was all about scrubber. Now the thing is, we are done with our presentation and all, and we have come across 7 chapters, right? 7 lectures we people have seen, and in these 7 lectures we have seen multiple things, starting from air, its layers and all, then global warming, greenhouse effect, we have seen acid rain, we have seen ozone layer depletion, we have seen smog. Finally, in this lecture, we have seen what the sources of pollution are and how pollution is to be controlled, right? These things we people have seen. Okay. Now the thing is, see, from air module, okay, there is a big module and multiple questions may come up. So whatever things are present in this lectures, please go through that. Apart from this, there is one more thing I'd like to tell you, that there is ALR and ELR. These 2 things are present here. Okay, one is atmospheric ratio and the other is the emergent ratio. Okay, now what you need to do, you just go through each and every lecture that has been shared with you people, that is all the 7 lectures of air and its pollution, in order to know completely about air, in order to know that how air is to be protected from its exploitation. Okay, so these things we are going to see, and it's quite good to see that we have completed all this. So we will be having certain questions. You just go through the questions, and after that, if there is any problem, right, then we'll discuss and sort it out. Okay, so thank you so much, and that's all for the lecture today, and that's all for the air and its pollution part. So next day we'll be starting water and its pollution. So it is another interesting topic, so stay tuned for that particular thing. Until then, save nature and be happy. Okay, thank you.